And thank you, Mr. Bugler. Okay, get off the track, please. Do not go on the track. Back off the horses. They can go all directions. Don't put yourself way too close to the track.
Yeah, I like that. When the bugle blows, you're not allowed.
All right, Pacers moving into the rail out again. Sage's Sandstorm with Gary Raptor, the race bike trainer. He and his wife, Catherine, own this horse and trainer. Matt Skycraper again out of the Cray stable of Atlanta, Illinois. And Nick Prather is the trainer, Cole Prather, his son in the race bike. Carrot Top Moose, owned by Gabe and Bob Wan out of Shelburne and Dodgeville, Wisconsin. Gabe Wan, trainer driver, and Big Flicka out of the Turner stable of Magenta, Illinois. Flicks is the trainer. Casey Leonard and the race bike. Here they come. They're spread out. This is not a good start. First away to the racetrack. That's pretty horse wants it. Carrot Top Moose. Juan going right to the front end, right next. Big Flicka. Flicka wants to take over. My friend Flicka trying to get to the front end. Carrot Top Moose is going to make it work for it now the backside. And pacing third is Sage Sandstorm with Rathbone the race bike. And up the racetrack a bit in case over again on the front end. That is Big Flicka by about 2 lengths. Carrot Top Moose 28-3. That's what it's going out. That's a big quarter. A big quarter, 28-3 on the front end. And my friend Flicka, Big Flicka in control right there. Carrot there. Crowd's probably happy. Shut the hell up, announcer. I think we got it right back. Thank you, Mike Man. At the half again, Big Flicka, and Carrot Top right there. And we go to 59-2. That's a huge half. County Fair track. This track is fast. Around the top of the terminal on the front end again. Big Flicka with Casey Leonard cutting everywhere. Right behind top driver, Badgerland for the last 50 years. Game one with Carrot Top Moose. Behind him again, we go back to Gary Ray. At the Sandstorm, 3/4 mile mark. 2 here. MK Skycraper.
130 flat.
130 flat, going a 2-minute shot if they hang on into the 32nd quarter. Around that turn, looked like Juan's trying to make a move now with Carrot Top Moose on the outside. Flick is on the inside. These two are going to battle out. One guy's wearing green, one guy's wearing red and white. They drive the wire with 2 good-looking fillies. They drive for home. Who do you like on the inside? Big Flicka. In the middle right there, Carrot Top Moose. A battle at the wire. They get to the wire. It'll be 3-1. 3, 4, 1, 2. Wow. 130. The mile in 2 minutes and 1/5. Came the last quarter and 3 to 5 seconds. Pick your winner time. Whoops. Check. There you go, the orange clip. Check. The young man down there with the cowboy hat on and the green shirt. He is the father of Gabe Wan. That's Robert Wan out of Shelburne. Raced horses for many, many years. His son got involved in it and still involved in it. They own this horse together. Gabe out of Dodgeville. Bob out of Shelburne. Carrot Top Moose. Nice coat you got there, Mr. Wan. Mr. Wan. Again, Gabe, not to make his helmet get tight, but he is a top driver in Badgerland, Cheeseland, for many, many years. And he's only 18 years old, go figure. Congratulations, Bob. And that driver, what's that driver's name? Who that? All right, top down, 1 was 3, 2 is 4. 3 was 1 and 4 was 2. 3, 4, 1, 2. Way to go, Gabe Wan. Next door to John Smith is Mississippi Model, the Model, Mississippi. And Fox Valley Parker with Gary Rath, the red colors. Casey Leonard, Hope Star. Jerome Daniels on the outside with TV's Cosmac. Muscle Ball in the back tier with Mr. Bender and Fox Valley Harley with Juan Franco. We'll try it one more time. Hope we get out of good form. Starting gate's going to bring them along a little quicker now. These colts are wired pretty good. The drivers got their hands full, man. You get sore arms hanging on to them. Got a horse off stride already in the back tier. They're grabbing on. Here they come. They want this gate out of the way. They want to race right now. Here they come. These are the 3-year-old trotters. Gates out of the way. First away your 3-horse Fox Valley Parker right there along the rail. Focus, Focus, and Focus. TV's Cosmac right there. Then we go to Mississippi Model, I believe, around the turn. On the front end, horse off stride. Hocus Pocus makes it break. Down the backside again on the motor, it is Fox Valley Parker trotting every step of the way, trying to keep up again. Looks to be Mississippi Model is third down the back lane. Sitting fourth right now, looks on the motor again, the 3-horse Fox Valley Parker. Right behind 2-horse Mississippi Model right now. The quarter at 35. Right on that lower turn, no change in the order. They're going out a ton right now on the motor, making every step of winning step at this point. A long, long way to go. Fox Valley Parker by Can't Afford It, owned by Catherine and Gary Rath out of Marengo, Illinois. They own them, they train them, and they hope to win with them down the lane. 4 starts this year with next never win. Maybe today's the day for the Rat Stable. At the half again, the 3-horse. Then we go to 5-horse TV's Cosmac along the rail again. Hocus Pocus is trying to catch the field after the break. He's got a long way to go around the top of the turn again. On the motor, here comes action on the horse off slide one more time. Down the back line. Mississippi Model on the move right now down the back lane. Also on the move looks to be Hope Star up on the outside going after leaders going a long route. Down looking at Fox Valley Harley, I believe. They are at the 3/4 mile mark again. Trying to win this trip again on the Gary Rath with that good little trotter. Fox Valley Parker, he's got a lot of company right now. They're finding him and going to try to go on by. We'll find what happens on with Gary. He's still on the top, Gary Rath. Again, they come to wire good on the inside. A battle on the outside right now. Your speed horse on the outside. That is a 7-horse. Fox Valley Harley comes up. Quarter time was 35 seconds. The quarter 108 and 4/5. 3/4 142 and 1 the mile 214. Come down the racetrack, ladies and gentlemen, into the winner's circle. This is Fox Valley Harley. In the race bike, Juan Franco. Won a trip a little while ago. Having a good day. This horse is trained by Jamaica Patton. Horse is owned by Gabe Wand of Wisconsin and somebody else, Schisberg out of somebody else out of Mineral Point. A lot of owners, a lot of smiling people today. And Jamaica Patton's a trainer. Again, owned by the Wands and the Pattons and the Gales, all on Mineral Point, Illinois. Give it the top down, folks, once I get it.
We got a inquiry.
We have an inquiry, which means the judges have to do a little checking in, see if there might be somebody.
Okay, Bugler, you know this one.
So now you hit the feet in the stirrups and you tap them on the ass and you get going. Again, thank you, Mr. Walker. Imperial Colts, I Understand. On the inside next door, Jay DeLon with Toledo Party. Dave Blonde with Fox Valley Tesla. Beyond with Through the Storm. Dell's Crush in the Frontier with the one. Cole Trader with Anthony's Buffalo also in the back there. To get people on the turn, please keep the kids off the racetrack and stay for our back. He paced a mile in a qualifier at Des Moines in 2-1 back on July 26th.
Can you announce him to close the gate?
Please close the gate on the turn fork by the barn. Please close the gates. Lock and load, please. All right, Ken. Have you played the horn during the breaks? We, you know, we do a good job. You know he's a Packer fan, folks. You're all Chicago Bear fans, right? He works for a guy who has one of those big fancy things at Lambeau where you sit up there and talk smart and have all those waiters with you. You know, this guy's big time. He was our big guy. But he's a good guy. He's a good part of the program. Adds a ton to it. Always be a lady on the next door. Let's hope that Monty's being a gentleman now would always be a lady. Always be a lady. Daddy was luck be with you, and money making Monty's daddy is some star somewhere. Again, the top pacing star, I believe, in the land of Lincoln. Here they come. Gates out of the way, and first the way it is, always be a lady, always take it over quickly. The girl showing the boy around. Off the front end, again, Casey drives a lot of horses every year, hundreds of them. One of the top drivers in Illinois, right there in command over it. This pacer again, money making, off of Highland, Wisconsin. 35-1 to the quarter, 35-1. Soft quarter for this field. That's going as much as they have to. Someone wants to win, however. Let's see. Ladies hasn't won yet. Nor has the Monty horse. Down the lane for the first time. Halfway mile mark. Just about there on the motor. Money making Monty. First lifetime start right now. We're going for the bucks. That's your two horses. You get in command. Bow. Always be a lady, he's got a little more pace and wants to beat up a little bit on Monty. Down the backside. Mr. Huggins has pulled the line right now. Just a gentleman down the back lane. On the motor again, continuing to be Monty, and not anymore. Take it over on the outside. Always be a lady saying, hey, 143 and 2. Those 3/4. Those two like a team around the turn. They are matched up pretty good. On the outside, always be a lady. Wants to get that first win of his career. Down the lane just about. They drive to the wire now around that 7/8 pole. Here they come on the inside. Working hard as making Monty on the outside. It's going to be tight, judges. Get your glasses out. Another close one. 2-1 at the wire.
14-1.
Finally gets that win. First race for the money. It was a qualifier at the coin. Nice horse. 2:14 and 1/5. To get a lot faster record than that before the year's over with, folks. Good looking horse. Owned by Don Laufenberg out of Highlander, Wisconsin. West of Madison, about 50 miles, I believe. Trained by Terry Leonard. Casey Leonard in the race bike. Good to see some of that Badger blood out here on the Illinois tracks. So top down, number 1 was 2 and 2 was 1. 3 did not start. 2:14 the time of the mile. The quarter, 35 and 1/5. The half to 109 and 2. 3/4 1:43 and 2. The mile is 2:14 and 1/5. All right, Kenny. Good job as usual. Bluebird, Early Bird. Jacob Patton out of Eastman, Wisconsin. I think Gary's a horseshoer. That's what he does. Gary Hockenbach. Eastman. And 250 out of the Boone stable out of Boone, Illinois. Dwayne Bloom, the trainer. Bobby Young, again out of Beloit, Illinois, in the race bike. None one is a 1,500 lifetime. Bluebird, Early Bird, again by J.K. Indibanera, Indiana bred. To the John Mark Miller and Robert Yoder of Indiana. Here they come. Bluebird, Early Bird, and 2 Infinity with Bobby Young, the race bike, and press the weather right together tonight. For the announcer again, folks. Down the backside on the front end again. 2 Infinity in command by about 5 lengths. Bluebird, Early Bird is starting to wake up. They're going to catch him down at the quarter-mile mark. At the quarter now. Now we got a horse race one more time. 2 Infinity, the four-year, out of the Loom stable, in command by a length and a half. Right there on the doorstep of the course. Jamaica Patton, Bluebird, Early Bird, no change in the order. Kind of a match race, if you will, with the third horse out. Of course, with the blaze on his front, on his head, see that nice white blaze on that Infinity horse? Good looking horse. They're both good looking. 2 Infinity by a length and a half. Right there, Bluebird, he's working on it, but he's pacing right on. 2 Infinity said, hey, wait a minute, I just have to go without you. Around the lower turn of command, opening up lengths right now. 2 Infinity pacing away from the competition as he turns for home. 2 Infinity, the 4-year-old gelding by American Ideal, out of the near Sun Beach somewhere. Owned by the Blue Tail of Byron Roll, out in the front end. 2 Infinity by about 15 lengths. Here he is. 2 Infinity. And Bluebird, Early Bird.
No, not yet.
By American Ideal, out of the Sun Beach somewhere mare, some girl somewhere.
Someplace.
New Jersey bred. Great job all day. I know I harassed you quite a bit, but you know you did. Good guy, folks. All right, they're approaching the gate. This is the final event of the day. Rail out will be that Cash with J.T. White in the race bike. That's Cash. Jamaica Patton with Rock Steady Ron will be up there. Reverend Scott with Cliff O'Byrne. And Casey landed on the outside with Key Ingredient. So Burns up in his 80s. Still driving. I don't know if it's a good idea. I would say he's 83, 84. He's racing horses. Here they come. That's Cash. Rock Steady Ron. Reverend Scott and Key Ingredient at gate out of the way. And here goes the Reverend. First one to church on the front end. That is Reverend Scott. Quickly taken over with Mr. O'Byrne, Dr. O'Byrne in the race bike around that turn, trying to catch it right now. Rock Steady Ron drops in the 2-hole. That's Cash right there. And then Key Ingredient. They look down in the back lane, going by the ambulance. The lights are flashing. Down backside for the first time on the front end. Reverend Scott, his second start of the year, in command. Not going a big piece right now. Good idea. Keep him taking some rest a little bit. The first quarter was in. 34 at the south quarter for this field of horses.
3, 2, 1, 4.
Around that lower turn on the motor again, it's Reverend Scott. Right behind him again, Rock Steady Ron. Then we go back to That's Cash. Key ingredient in that order. Down the lane for the first time. Now racing to the halfway mile mark. Horses are ducking out, looking for more racetrack. On the rail again, Reverend Scott. Here comes the company now. Rock Steady Ron's going to rock him now. Also coming with him, of course, That's Cash and Key ingredient around that turn. How much? 1:09.09. They're going to roll from here right now. That was a soft half for this quality horses. Down the backside. Good drive right there by Dr. Cliff. Down the backside on the motor, Rock Steady on. Right there in the two-hole again. Reverend Scott. Here comes the Key ingredient with Mr. in the race bike. Right behind him now, and that is That's Cash at the 3/4 mile mark and beyond. On the motor again, stock ready run. Up on the outside again. Key ingredient is on the limb around that turn, and we got a Rock Steady Run. That's Cash around that lower turn, the battle course. Rocks on the front end again. We got Rock Steady Run with competition on the outside. Key ingredient. Those do go at it. Also, the Reverend is on the move. They get the wire at the wire. 4, 2, 3, and 1. Last half in last half in 1-1. 2 was 2. 3 was 3. What a big mile, however. And Fed is 3. An easy half. Can Clifford Boone doing a great job of driving that horse. He's a veteran. The Reverend took him down to the half in 1:09. They rolled from there. They come the last half in 1 minute, and 1 second, and 3/5. Almost a minute and 2. So they were rolling. Okay, 1 was 4, 2 was 2, 3 was 3, 4 was 1. Thank you to all the people that donated blankets. This is good looking horse. This is Key ingredient owned by Don Laufenberg out of Highland, Wisconsin, trained by Terry Leonard, his brother Casey in the race bike. What's he wearing? He's wearing the hood. See straight ahead, not sideways. Kind of a Halloween gig. Knee boots, tendon boots, covered up. I tell you, Casey's driving outfit is pretty clean, so he must have been on the front end most of the day the way it looks. Nice job, Casey. That's it, right? Ken, nice job all day. Appreciate it. Hope you and your lovely have a safe drive back to Oshkosh by gosh. If you want to hear Kenny play again, you got to go to Morrison. Morrison Fair's coming up. When's your fair? When's your fair racing? Next week. Okay. So Kenny will be performing on the 17th, I believe, in Morrison, right? That's what your agent tells me, yes. Your agent, I think, is living at that facility in Waupun called a prison. He took the same accounting classes that Ken took. Where you got the books and then you got the hot books. Now what? What's with the gate?
Yeah, we see it. We don't know what the hell he's doing.
McDonald's.
I think you want to get a donut here under the brand.
Maybe potty. Who we missing?
That's
Case Again with Juan Franco next door. Newport. Frank and Anderson with almost gone on the side. Rail horse is laying up. Gonna rush it maybe. They're going to leave in the dust, not going to the gate very fast. Gate's picking up speed. This will be the final event. 11th race, and here we come. 2024 Boone County Fair. Yeah. First away, this Fox Valley. Around that turn, down the back lane on the motor. Continues to be Fox Valley Newport by a length of a quarter. Right behind him again, Play the Rock on Nicholas Gun. Play the Rock can be picked up. Ashley's Angel down to the quarter-mile mark again on the motor. Fox Valley Newport by a length. Right there on the doorstep. 33 and 3 to the quarter, 33 and 3. Around that lower turn again, everybody staying put. Trying to catch that field a little bit after the break is Ashley's Little Angel, but 5-6 lengths off the lead. Next horse. Into the lane again, past the campers on the front end. Continues to be Fox Valley Newport. Newport by a length right there. Right behind him, almost gone. Wrath controlling everything. Field down the backside. And he's pacing right on now. The field again hanging back right behind him again. Play the Rock almost gone right there. Then Play the Rock. And then we follow up with Ashley's Little Angel. 3/4 mile mark. Now we're beginning to close on him a little bit on the motor. Continues to be Fox Valley Newport by about 3 lengths. Around that turn, someone's going to have to find some hot speed right now to catch this lead horse. He has company on the outside right now. He drives the wire. Again, Ashley's Little Angel. They get to the wires tight now. It's going to be 3, 4, 1 and 2, something like that.